Yes, the Germans, I think the Japanese equaled it, but the Germans certainly uh, used a lot of their energy on developing snipers to hide behind chimneys and hide behind closed doors, as I said, or sewer pipes or whatever, to pick off. And they always aimed at the officers first. If they could identify an officer, that was their first target. Um, I remember crossing a field one time in Germany, like a football field, not lengthwise but crosswise, and walking with a fellow soldier. Uh, he was not an officer; he was a sergeant, and a field on the other side had a row of trees. Suddenly, a crack rang out of rifle fire. He dropped dead. The sniper, I think, was obviously trying to cut me out, aimed at me, and his hand slipped or his eye blinked or something. His rifle moved 4 inches to the left, and he killed my colleague who was walking beside me. The point of that is that you were never safe because German snipers were everywhere, and especially where they could pick off an officer in a field or a building or any location.
And then discussing that, obviously with snipers targeting officers or anyone of rank, did you take your collar rank off? I mean, how did you camouflage it so that you would look just like any average Joe?
We certainly did. And this is my complaint against some of the movies you see of combat, because they'll show a lieutenant with his silver bar shining bright on his collar. Never happened. Never happened. We took off all insignia that would indicate that we were an officer. Uh, it was a lifesaver because the Germans, as soon as they saw that glint reflection of that silver bar or two silver bars as a captain, or the gold leaf as a major, they would aim in on you.
And along those lines, how did some of the servicemen identify officers between enlisted men or their NCOs? Is it just because they knew them?
Because they knew them. And that was our point as officers, to make ourselves known as best we could. Of course, we had some enlisted men in heavy combat who reported in at night and were killed overnight, and we never saw them, never met them, because their tenure in the combat was so short. Never had a chance to meet them, only had their name. But back to your question, yes, we made ourselves known to our men so they could call us, and preferably by first name, because if they said, "Lieutenant, I'm over here," that's a giveaway as much as wearing the bar. So we told them to call us by our first name or any name, just "Hey you." We tried not to be formalistic in combat. After all, we're there to help each other, save each other's lives, and come out victorious.